Microsoft just announced a huge new integration with ChatGPT using ChatGPT 3.5, which is actually more advanced than GPT-3, which is what's available on the OpenAI site right now. So there's a huge update that's going to be right inside of Bing for anybody using Bing. I would imagine a lot of people are going to go check out Bing again, so great for Microsoft. But there's a few really big key takeaways in terms of what this means if you're in the world of content marketing, because Google is also expected to announce a very similar integration with their own AI called Bard later this week. Those are both kind of based off of a lot of the same research, which is very conversational. It's going to allow you to create content on the fly, just like ChatGPT can, but it's more advanced and more integrated. So it's going to have integrations straight into making social posts on LinkedIn for Microsoft, since they own LinkedIn. And I would imagine Google will do the same for other services where you can actually just create content, immediately post it. So that's a huge game changer, because written content is going to lose a lot of value. Also, a big change that's going to happen is there's going to be even less space in search results, because the default view is going to be this ChatGPT-like view where you ask a question, it gives you an answer. It's not sending traffic to anybody's links. It's not sending to anybody's content, anybody's blog posts. So what are you going to do as a content marketer if you're relying on a lot of Google and Bing traffic in order to get customers? There's three things that have already started to emerge, and this update is just going to massively accelerate how quickly you need to make these three changes. So I'll run through those and what you can do as a content marketer to stay ahead of this, right? So the first thing is video. AI is a long way off from creating generative video. Generative text is already here. So ChatGPT is the one that everybody knows about. Now Google is going to release their own with Bard, and Bing is integrating ChatGPT 3.5 into Bing. So that's kind of off the table already. Not saying that it's going to replace writers, but for generic boilerplate content, which honestly makes up a huge part of the web right now, that stuff is rendered completely useless. So YouTube or other platforms for sharing video like Twitter or TikTok or Shorts or Instagram Reels, all those platforms, there's no AI there. It's not expected to be there for quite some time. And I'm sure there will be a lot of hoops to jump through before we get there. So focus on video, number one. That's what we're doing here at Interact. Number two, teach people how to use these AI tools. There's actually a huge gap in the market right now where everybody thinks these tools are super cool and exciting and fun, and they are. But in order to actually use them effectively, you need to do prompt engineering, prompt design. Like in our example, where we're a quiz platform, and you can use ChatGPT or now this Bing integration or Google Bard to write a quiz, and we're actually developing our own Interact AI quiz builder, which is going to do this all for you. But in order to write an effective quiz using any of these tools, you need to go through a series of prompts and steps to make it actually work. And in your business, it's going to be the same thing, or for any sort of content you're creating, you can't just tell it, make a quiz or write a blog post or write a LinkedIn post, whatever it will write by default is going to be super generic, and it's going to be formulaic and lack personality. So obviously you need to train the AI to be more effective, and that is a huge opportunity. So video, and then teaching people how to actually use AI tools. Those are two things. Third thing is telling stories effectively. Like, you still can't tell a story using an AI. It can sort of make up stories, but you've probably read some of this. If not, you can just look it up. Like, people have tried to write stories with AI. It pretty much fails. It's a very boring, generic story. So telling your story, telling customer stories, and weaving that in, right? So ideally, you go for the trifecta, right? You do video, where you're teaching people how to use AI tools, or you're talking about the AI tools, because that's what everybody wants to hear about right now. And you're weaving in stories along the way. So I actually did that in this video, right? So I'm talking to you on video. I'm talking to you about an AI tool, explaining some of the features and how to use it. And then I wove in my own story, which is how I wrote or made that video about making quizzes using ChatGPT, and that is an example of the type of content you can create. So again, big announcements coming out these few weeks. Microsoft, Google, Quora has their own chat-based interface now. Google is investing in some other ones. So there's going to be a huge gluttony of competition in the space very quickly. Content marketers, I think, can effectively use these tools, but also stay ahead of the game by focusing on video, talking about how to use those tools, and weaving in a lot of stories. So that's my update for today.